of it. So if some stupid lawmaker tries to make some stupid law, you'll just go along with it because, hey, you know, who's to say?
Understand it.
Exactly. So here you can see the video on this one is really nice and crisp. The other one isn't necessarily as crisp all the time, but and we're just tracing, kind of taking the same steps I took with the other one. I'm chasing around. I don't know that I'll go through the whole thing because I don't have a float kit on this right now, and I'm being a little bit more conservative with this bird. But right now it's going about 20 miles per hour. It's 77 feet up. And we're going to come over.
Now, how high can it go up?
It can go, well, technically the FAA limits us at 400 feet.
400 feet.
78 feet altitude. 1,283 feet distance. 19 miles per hour. 92% battery.
Where we're at and what we're up to. Let's go ahead and check.
Oh my gosh, I see you way over there.
Yep, I'm going to check out that kids' playground over there. Because that's where we were going to hang out, but the wifey said, no, come over here, there's too many people.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
You just never know people. You know?
That is true, it's true, but sometimes it's like, so I'm controlling the gimbal right there. Another cool thing is, with both of these, yet again, for search and rescue, this is amazing. Because I can come in, I can see.
Absolutely.
But even more so with this one, because I can literally come down to this playground, and I'm just looking, I can see who's there, and understand, you know, if the person I'm looking for, this is pretty good resolution right here.
Yes.
Now this doesn't have flight time.
This will tell you, like, where somebody is actually.
Well, that would be on the searching part. Now there is some facial recognition software that I can throw on a computer.
55 feet altitude. 2,011 feet distance.
But I mean,
0 miles per hour.
Kind of get
89% battery.
And that sort of thing. Right now, the other cool thing is, you notice how the exposure is pretty good on this, but I can raise up the exposure if I need to see into those dark areas that I'm not in yet.
Yeah.
I can also lower the exposure, and you know, as it's bright and I'm coming back, I'm probably gonna have to lower the exposure to get a good read. So there, it's over there. I'm gonna come back over here.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
And there's another. Oh, that's one of those frisbee golf things.
Yeah, disc golf.
Yep. Put my camera back up a little bit. So we're kind of coming along the edge of the water here. We're going to go up because we want to make sure we don't get hit by any trees.
He uses like this drone to do like weddings and things like that.
Yep.
Where the drone will actually go
131 feet altitude. 2,295 feet distance. 20 miles per hour. 85% battery.
Shot you want to get. You know, you definitely have some things to pay attention to.
Yeah, you don't want to hit the
right, exactly.
That seems more technical. Where you have
yeah, technical. I mean, right now I have the assistance of GPS. Inside, I just have visual ground. So there are 2 cameras on this, so it can know where it's at by looking at the ground.
Okay.
But it really depends on what sort of flying you're trying to do. Now we're coming back at us. You're going to see it here, kind of in a moment. That's the long. You can kind of tell the long little runway here.
Yes.
And I think I'm going to flip it into sports mode here and do a flyby.
Okay. Now, how fast can those go?
Now this one, well, we're going to see how fast we're going. Right now, we've bumped up to about 34 miles per hour.
Wow, that's
I'm going to come a little bit lower.
107 feet altitude. 452 feet distance.
Oh my God.
35 miles per hour.
Now,
80% battery.
Wind, and so that's why that's all he can push out right now.
Oh my God. Sounds like a buzzy bee.
Yeah, right? So, I wasn't going to fly over the water, but I see something cool in the water, so you know what? We are going to check it out.
Yeah, there's some people fishing
you're going to see
there.
you fishing.
Yep. So I just put my hands off the sticks, and it's just sitting there. Now I'm going to look around. I think they're down.
This is a beautiful place to go to do this.
It is very beautiful. Here we are.
We do have a nice resort.
Yeah, there's also that quarry there in Castalia.
There's a quarry in Castalia, and there's a quarry in Sandusky as well.
Okay.
And
93 feet altitude. 635 feet distance.
On my
29 miles per hour.
about
75% battery.
Sandusky. There it is. There's the boat. So here we have the boat.
Yeah.
The cool thing is I could get closer, but I can also, I don't know if I have it set on this, so that's portrait mode. I usually, okay, so it wiped it. My program also has a digital zoom, where I can zoom in. Now you notice, as I'm moving left and right, the screen isn't tilting. That's because that gimbal is keeping the video perfectly, as horizontal as the calibration lets it be right now. So we have still a beautiful setup here. There's my son throwing a stick in there. Let's come back before that bird decides that we're something to pick at. And let's see. Should be somewhere right over here. So going with the wind, I'm jumping up to about 40.
94 feet altitude, 456 feet distance, 39 miles per hour, 70% battery.
Coming this way. Yep, it's the drone.
Oh my gosh, it is going at a good pace.
Yep. So I have 4 minutes of battery.
That's awesome.
So there's beautiful shots. This is shooting in 4K right now, or I think it is. That's the last setting I had it on. So
that's cool. Then you can hook it up to the
youtube.com/De Laguna. And then you're gonna see I have a playlist for all my AMRAS flights, which are anything using one of my AMRAS vehicles. This vehicle's name is Angel17. The fixed wing is Angel17.
Okay.
And let's see what else. I do have a couple other things that
97 feet altitude, 2,054 feet distance, 0 miles per hour, 64% battery.
Fun stuff, but they're not every AMRAS video is a drone video, but most of my drone videos are AMRAS videos.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you see how that goes.
Yeah.
So that's a good playlist to check out. So, but I'll show you landing here. Let's see. I could fly for about 15 more minutes, but my wife's probably wrapping up here. Yeah, she tends to. Yeah, you don't always need to push your limits, Oh, what? But here's the cool thing. So I'm coming back, and this is the great thing about the whole drone culture. Look, I found something else cool. I didn't see that boat there earlier.
Oh.
So we're not going to piss him off, but we're going to take a little bit closer look. And I'll probably look up. I will probably bail. But what the cool thing is, so
86 feet altitude, 1,065 feet distance,
watch this.
8 miles per hour, 60% battery.
If I'm going the right direction. There they are.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cool? So right now, I'm just oriented right over them. And if I had digital zoom, I could zoom in. And yet again, goes right back to saving someone's life, finding someone, doing all that sort of thing. You can look right down and kind of see, hey, what's going on? Is that the person I'm looking for? Is that the vehicle that's on? I can't necessarily always read vehicle license plates. That's pretty small.
Right.
But most Amber Alerts is another area that I'm looking at possibly using this. You have the color, you have the make and model. I can definitely tell that. And then have someone on the ground and confirm, hey, what exactly is that the vehicle
You
we're
think
looking
about
for?
it, if you see someone take off with somebody, and you take your drone, you could follow everywhere they went.
Pretty much, yep.
That would be pretty amazing.
Well, and the great thing is, so someone takes off with
86 feet altitude,
I don't have to
915 feet distance,
I can
0
take my
miles
drone,
per
I
hour,
can jump in the car.
56% battery.
The car can go in their general area. I can search while they're driving the car with my drone because they can follow me anywhere I need to go. When we have a general idea of where they're at or if they're outrunning us, I can put this together, throw it up. Now I have 50 miles per hour out of that instead of the 40 that I have out of this.
Wow.
I can go that, and yet again, it's just one of those encompassing things where you can see what's going on.
See you, but you'll see them.
It will be really hard unless they're paying attention, it would be pretty hard for them to notice these. It all depends on the altitude that you're flying at. Yeah, it's really the altitude you're flying at, and like right now I'm in sport mode, so I'm going a little bit faster, a little bit louder. One amazing thing about this drone is it's relatively quiet. So let's get sport mode. Right. But even right there, you don't hear it.
84 feet altitude, 336 feet distance, 6 miles per hour, 52% battery.
So.
And that was us earlier with this. We were
right.
going this way.
Well, you probably heard this one when I kicked it into top gear. I wanted to get a speed idea. Getting with this wind over here and how stable it was. This is a nice big open area where I didn't have to worry about anyone.
Yeah. It is.
I can also do waypoint flights with this, like I do with Archangel. So I can tell it, hey, I need to encompass this area and get video from that, figure out if someone's in that area, and it'll go ahead and run a grid, or it'll go ahead and run an orbit. Another cool thing is you can have it track items on the ground. So you can tap on an item, and it'll look at it, and then as that item moves, it's going to follow it.
Wow.
Yeah. So
it's amazing.
it is really amazing what this technology can
75 feet altitude, 106 feet distance,
Yep.
5 miles per hour, 47% battery.
Wow.
And it's okay, bud. I'm not going to hurt you. Well, I might go down to the table to land. I'm going to put this over here and pack up well.
Yeah. Wow. Well, thank you.
Right on the table, huh?
Yeah, that's
Thank
what
you
I...
for that
It's going to be easier.
demonstration.
No problem. Anything I can do for people to understand the technology better, and yeah, you notice I shamelessly plugged the AMRAS a little bit because that's why I'm doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
But when you put things in perspective, it helps give that whole view of, well, why is this guy doing it? And even if I was just doing it for fun, if I share it with you and I explain, what fun I'm getting from it,
You can kid if you want. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
we're all in the pursuit of happiness.
Exactly.
So what does a drone run?
So when you're looking at drones like this,
11 feet altitude, 53 feet distance, 0 miles per hour, 44% battery.
That is going to be about $1,000.
Okay.
So it has everything that you need to fly right there in that $1,000.
Right.
There is a Fly More kit that adds 3 batteries, an extra set of propellers, a couple other a bag.
Yeah.
I got a different one because I wanted the bag that's going to be easy for me saving lives. I can throw this backpack on my back. They had this little kind of carry bag, which is nice too.
Right.
But it's all about your need.
Yeah.
This one, depending on what you're getting, without the backpack, you can get it for around $800 to $1,000 as well. Technically, retail on that's $1,200.
Wow.
And the backpack will add about $200 onto
Right.
it. But the backpack, I'll tell you what, is so nice.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because
Carrying it around.
Exactly. And it's all about, like, for this, I have 2 extra batteries. For this, I have 2 extra batteries right now, but I have one in the
11 feet altitude,
So
52 feet distance, 0 miles per hour, 40% battery.
Oh, okay.
exactly, and then you can also be charging with your car or whatever means you have in the area that you're operating out of.
That thing stays so right where it's supposed
You
to
could
be.
even
Oh
see
my
what
God.
those turkey vultures are swarming around over there.
So if I wanted to, I could kind of go check that out. And like I said, one of the things I wanted to do was use its tracking ability or manual controls to chase this one around and have a better idea. Now this one can outpace it all day long if it's in top gear when you throw the throttle up. But when this just cruises, I have a very similar speed as that one. So I thought that could be kind of fun and to check out. And then you have a lot of other things to pay attention to. Hold on, I have to make sure I don't lose any parts.
Yeah,
But-
you don't want to lose anything.
And yet again, that's all live right there on the screen. So
That is
That's
so
pretty
cool.
awesome.
whatever's
11
going
feet
on, you
altitude,
have an idea of
53
what's
feet
going on.
distance, 0 miles per hour, 37% battery.
Just like a hover.
And you can feel the wind. I mean, it's not like we're in a gymnasium.
Yes. Right.
There's some wind and stuff for it to pay attention to. But it's paying attention to its GPS. It's paying attention to everything that it needs to.
Do you like to skip stones? Do you know how to skip the stone?
Ezra,
Big stone.
did you hear the lady?
Oh, you gotta find a smaller stone. I haven't done it.
These are all pretty big.
You know, a perfect place to take it is Mel Hollow. They have a lot of little.
Oh yeah?
They have like stones that you
Yeah.
can skip across real easy, like a lot of flat stone.
Okay.
Mel Hollow's beautiful.
I'll have to check
It's
it out.
where's Mel?
That's in Vermilion.
Vermilion.
Vermilion?
Okay.
It's Vermilion River Reservation.
Okay.
It's on.
I just go online and look up from Mel
Vermilion.
Hollow.
Yeah, it's
And
part of the
it's
Lorain
really
County Metro
beautiful.
Parks.
Okay.
That would be great to take out there because
Yeah.
they have
Maybe I'll go out there.
rock.
11 feet altitude,
Yeah.
52 feet distance,
Yeah.
0 miles per hour, 34% battery.
Reservation. Yeah.
I'll have to check that
Yeah.
out.
But That'd be cool to
comment,
change
like, subscribe on my YouTube. Remind me. Double D's. I'll remember.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Dennis
And
Delana.
and Delana.
Delana,
Yeah.
yes.
Delena's really close to my last name, De Laguna.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
cool.
So-
Yeah, I
So
like
you
that
spent,
last name actually, De Laguna.
Actually, Spanish from Spain.
Okay.
So it's Spanish and Cherokee in my background.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
My first name is Florentino, but most people just call me Flo because that's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
well,
Although I
that's
like
cool, eh?
Florentino too.
That's cool,
you know,
right?
so-
Right.
wow.
So, but let me know what you think of my videos. I think you guys, from talking to you, I think you're gonna like
Right.
the Corey flight I did the other day.
Yes.
Oh, the
Corey
was
yeah,
a
I'm
pretty
sure we
Corey,
will.
it was pretty cool. I'm
Yes.
probably gonna do a few more over there because I don't think a couple flights really captured it enough. There's some really beautiful the sides of the Corey, and I was actually
11 feet altitude, 52 feet distance, 0 miles per hour, 30% battery.
Lorraine. Is there another one?
Yeah,
there's
Lorraine,
one
I was
here in
watching.
Sandusky.
There's a bridge.
Uh-huh.
And I said, deliveries, Lorraine?
Well, I actually had to land this.
611.
If you
Okay.
guys want to come with me, you're more than welcome to. Keep on telling me though. Talk to me.
Yeah, Lorraine Metro Parks.
Uh huh.
There's one that off of 611
Audrey, come here, sweetie poo.
where you can park
Uh huh.
there
So
off of Route 2.
there's a lot of Corys around here. I didn't realize how much mining and other stuff that we have going on because, you know, in the Erie Bay, we also have a coal thing, I think,
Right.
at the pier. So, right. So this does have obstacle avoidance as well, so I'm not too worried coming through here.
3 feet altitude, 4 feet
Right.
distance, 1 mile per hour, 27% battery.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you look at, I mean, you can almost always go faster up than you can down. No.
Man, half the herd.
Yeah, some people have definitely hurt themselves with some of these drones. Hold on a second here.
Warning,
Now, it
aircraft
doesn't want to go
battery
any
at
lower, but we're going to
24%.
force it to land here. Now that's an automated landing, so once you tell it to land, it goes, okay, I'm going to
so
come down here.
Oh, there's just like right here. There's two, but they're down over here. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that is cool. Thank you for everything.
Oh, no
Yeah,
problem.
thank
No
you for
problem.
that.
I'm glad to be able to show you guys again.
Yeah, I had a
Nice
good
to
time.
meet you.
Delana
And
Dennis.
Dennis, yep.
Yep.
So,
De Laguna.
De Laguna.
De Laguna.
Okay, yeah, wow.
me.
I like that name.
So that is a cool toy.
Well, it's a tool.
It's a tool.
Some people it's a toy. For people who can afford
It
for
might
it just to be a
to
toy.
him, though.